An extra $100,000 a year. Yo, fam, I got a question for you. I'm gonna ask you straight up front. What if I, yes me, could teach you how you can make an extra $1,000 a day? Or
Yo, this is where he capping, y'all, and I'm gonna hold him accountable. Pay attention to what just happened.
you know what? Let's be real. $1,000 a month. An extra $1,000 a month. What about an extra $5,000 a month? You know, let's go for it. An extra $10,000 a month. If I could teach.
Got the advice from a madman.
An extra $10,000 per month is not extra. That is a full-time income.
That just makes no sense.
If I could teach you that, would you give me 90 minutes of your time? Well, listen, as a matter of fact, I want you to give me at least 15 minutes now, because I'm gonna show you right now the key thing to really building a successful personal brand that will help you really succeed in life and really build some extra income so you can pay off your debt, so you can go buy your dream car, so you can go build your dream home for your family. So maybe you can start a legacy model, a legacy journey for your entire family. You know, when you saw the title, notice why you clicked on it. And here's the truth. My team and I have been able to build a successful business based upon 5 keys that we live by and that we practice. I want to show you something right now up front because
I hope one of the keys he mentions is being on a large YouTuber's channel on a weekly basis for consecutive years that helped grow his personal brand. Anthony O'Neal was on Dave Ramsey's YouTube channel. Dave Ramsey is one of the largest personal finance YouTube channels on YouTube, perhaps in the world, right? And Anthony O'Neal was on his channel usually on the Saturday, Sundays. You know, you'd see clips of Anthony O'Neal and other Ramsey personalities like Rachel Cruz, Kent Coleman, or some of these other people, right? And he was on a bigger platform with over 1 million subscribers at least once a week for multiple years. So I hope that's one of the things he mentions as strategies to grow. You know what I'm saying? I benefited from collaborating with a large YouTube channel, Pocket Watching with JT. If you look at his channel right now, he has over 50,000 subscribers. And if you look at his top 5 performing videos or his most popular videos, my collaboration with him regarding a fake guru couple, Dana Chanel and Prince Darnell, is one of the best videos on his channel. And it would be irresponsible of me to not mention that as being one of the vital parts of my success in my YouTube channel and transitioning it into it becoming full-time.
We have the tapes. We have the information.
And man, I got to ask somebody else on your list. I like this guy too because I met him through Dave Ramsey Show. But I can see him. Now this guy's going down that same route. I see Anthony O'Neal.
Oh yes.
He recently did it. Yeah, and I love Anthony O'Neal.
Me too.
He's doing like the same thing now. So what he's doing now is selling this thing where he got like the 5 keys to success or whatever, be a content creator, and he promoted as, you know, oh, you're gonna make 6 figures on the side. I'm like, 6 figures on the side. Why would you do that full time?
Listen, if y'all didn't hear him, I'm gonna repeat it because that has to be clear. He's saying that Anthony O'Neal, and listen, I was a fan of Anthony O'Neal when he was on Dave Ramsey's show. Now, I don't know what happened after he left Dave Ramsey's show because he does not kind of follow the same method that he was using when he was on Dave Ramsey's show. Like there's a lot of stuff. Like he has people who do like multi-level marketing. He interviews them. He interviews people who do day trading. If you know Dave Ramsey will never, ever support day trading. He doesn't even like people to buy single stocks.
Individual.
Right, individual single stocks, right? Anthony O'Neal got people on there talking about, oh yeah, you can make thousands of dollars a day or a week day trading. Like, come on, you know Dave wouldn't even let them on the show. So I don't know what happened when he left the Ramsey brand, but I'm seeing a lot of stuff that I don't like. But you just said that he is selling a course where he says that you can make 6 figures on the side.
On the side. Exactly. And it's 5, and like it's the 5 keys because he did. Well, you know how they do a funnel thing where they invite you to the free Zoom session that's worth $2,000. They're gonna invite you for free.
It's obvious what's being done out here. It's on a nightly basis. I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here because it's getting ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. Yes, man. This is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
So not only did you get the $2,000 discount because it was $2,000 for this webinar, but you got it for free. So you're saving $2,000. Then they say that the product or the service at the end of the webinar is how much?
It's $3,000. $3,000. But you can get it for $299 if you buy the next 24 hours.
I know people are like, do people really fall for that? Yes. Once again, when you're selling health, love, or wealth, people become irrational. And when you're irrational and you're not really thinking things out, you will whip out your credit card or whatever and you'll pay the fee.
This ain't about no love. The whole thing was a setup.
Oh, come on, Anthony O'Neal, come back home. Come back home to the fiscally responsible people who
I don't know what happened to him. He left the hedge. He got out the hedges of the Ramsey and just went off. That's why today keep the hedges running like Job.
Like Job, he no longer has right. He no longer has that protective hedge.
He went off.
The devil said, if I remove the protective hedge around Anthony O'Neal, he will curse. He'll curse Dave Ramsey to his face. Dave Ramsey's like, no, Anthony O'Neal, he's my faithful student. If you remove that protective hedge, he'll still respect.
So we'll see if Anthony mentions Dave Ramsey at all in this sales pitch, basically.
Right now up front, because I want you to see, for an example, exactly what I'm talking about. I'm teaching you, or I'm saying that I can teach you how to make an extra $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month. When here's the truth, no cap here. In y'all's modern day, in our modern day language, my company makes bare minimum from just one particular stream of income, $1,100 a day. That's right. CJ, go over to the computer for me real quick. As you can see, we have here one of my channels. Within the last 28 days, we made about $32,000 from this particular channel, and it's continuing to go up. But you know what? I'm going to go to last month in August, right? And as you can see here in August, we got about 431,000 subscribers on this particular channel. And we're continuing to grow because we're applying 5 keys. That's very important. And just last month alone, you can see we made $36,680, okay? That's $1,183 a day. And we are already on track to do almost another 15 grand of that this month. So we'll probably do about $1,300 a day this month. This is just from one particular channel.
Now, whether it's malicious intent or just being careless or being unaware, right? When people give you advice online, as us viewers watching, it's not always easily for you to recreate it. How easy is it for the next person to be on Dave Ramsey's channel, to be a part of Dave Ramsey's network?
My life together, I ain't got no time to argue with y'all. I already know how niggas be on the internet.
How easy is this for someone to recreate the money they may have made in 2008 recession, or the money they made off of certain things that happened in their life, right? It's like the equivalent of someone inheriting money, and then he's teaching you how to make money or be financially free. It's like you had a leg up, right? Or you had some type of advantage, networking ability that happened for you at that time that led to success that the next person watching you give advice can't really recreate. And the quote I live by with regards to any type of advice online is expect the best and plan for the worst. I think that pretty much sums up a healthy bit of pessimism and optimism.
Now you're saying, well, Anthony, how in the world do I get involved with this? How in the world do I, make an extra $1,000 a month, an extra $5,000 a month? Well, listen, if you really want to learn how you can do this, I want you to join me and my team on September 22nd, because we're going to be going through the 5 keys on how to build and monetize your personal 6-figure brand. That's right. I'm going to give you the 5 keys that has taken me from the back of my car to amazing opportunities and to a 6-figure a month company off of a personal brand. But today, right now, I want to show you, here's the foundation.
What is it?
But what is he doing?
I don't know. I really don't know.
And benefiting from Dave Ramsey's network and influence as well. Just add that little sauce in there too. Just real quick, say it.
Here's exactly just the bare minimum, the foundation of what you need so you can make an extra $1,000 a day if you really want to go for it, but bare minimum, an extra $1,000, $2,000 a month. Over the last 7 months, man, my team and I have had the opportunity to really travel around and really study personal brands. When I say personal brands, I'm not talking about companies like Walmart, McDonald's, Google, Apple. I'm talking about people like you and I who are personal people, but they've built a successful brand off of themselves. And there were a lot of things that I learned, but I really want to just talk about 2 crucial things today that if you can apply this, you can make an extra $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 a month. But I applied this plus the 5 keys I'm going to be teaching on September 22nd for absolutely free, no cost to you. Man, if you can get this information, you're going to blow up. But you know what? Let's get to what I've learned, bare minimum. CJ, take me back to my computer.
One thing that I think he could do, right, would be to have these people that he's going to teach be his students. I'm sure he's going to end up charging some type of course fee at some point, right? Is to have the students feature on his channel and have them get some exposure by using his influence. So although he can't have these students necessarily network with Dave Ramsey and be on Dave Ramsey channel for years on a weekly basis, his students can be on his channel, have like a one-off appearance here and there, just talk about what they do, what they talk about, and then that can kind of recreate the influence he was able to gain and trust from Dave Ramsey. So if he's not putting people on his platform who are his students to up their numbers and visibility, this whole 5 keys or whatever he's going to talk about in this video and then in his workshop, it's kind of disingenuous, I'm just going to say.
God, I just wanted God to forgive me for what I was gonna say. I ain't gonna say it though.
Take me over back to my computer screen. As I've learned, as I'm evolving, I've learned, man, follow proven systems, follow proven plans, follow proven models. And one of the models that I've come up with that has really helped me and other people who I'm mentoring is the impact builder success model. Because here's the truth, you guys. If you really want to build a solid personal brand, if you really want to make an extra $1,000 a day like what we're doing, here's the very first thing. You got to have influence. You have to be influential, but you just can't be influential. Your influence has to be impactful. I hear a whole bunch of people say, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Yeah, but does your difference make a difference? You being different, does it make a difference? Are you being impactful? You're different. I hear you. You're influential. I hear you. But does you being different, you having some influence, does that make you impactful? So you can be influential without being impactful. But watch this. You can't be impactful without being influential. You have to, if you're impactful, you're influential. Because anytime you can impact someone's life, anytime you can impact someone's presence, man, that's influence. And so if you really want to build a powerful brand that's going to generate you 6 figures, the very first thing that I've learned is you have to be an influential person that brings impact in people's lives. If you're influential with impact, watch this. You're going to build a community. You're going to have a lot of connections. But Anthony, how do I get those two? Like, how do I know if I'm building, a community, a solid connection? And how do I know if I have influence and impact? That's very good. And that's what we're going to talk about a lot more on Thursday, September 22nd. Let me answer that question right now.
Like, you should already know me. Like, you know I ain't going for that.
You sounded like one of those prosperity preachers, man. Those motivational speakers. Just sell you. You said a lot of nothing, bro.
Why, Dada? Why?
This is business.
This is my sweat.
I know, but I did business.
Shut up! Shut up!
This is business.
Hey.
It's okay. Courses are not bad, you know what I'm saying? Courses are not bad. I'm just adding a little bit of for those who don't know, Anthony O'Neal was on Dave Ramsey's channel with over 1 million subscribers on a weekly basis for many years, which helped his own personal brand. Because if I don't recall, they were linked to your YouTube channel in the description of the videos. Some videos would get 10,000, 100,000, 100K views. Imagine that type of traffic to your channel. You basically, not leeching, but like you benefited from that network. And now you're telling people that they can do the same if they just follow your 5 steps. But hopefully, if he watches this, he is able to try and recreate it by having those students of his who are gonna buy his course hop onto his network shit. So ultimately, I'm sure he's gonna give us the other 5 keys, basically influence, impact, all the other shit. So I just basically clicked on the link in the pinned comment, put in my exterior, my spam email in there, and ultimately he gave me some like email shit. And ultimately the course is gonna cost you like $200 basically to learn his entrepreneur's blueprint to monetize your personal brand. And yeah, it could vibe, it could slap, but again, like, he didn't only rely on those methods to have success. There's other exterior forces that helped him gain the level of clouts or influence and impact he has now. Imagine me going on Anthony O'Neal's channel. I'm there every week for at least a year. Am I not gonna grow faster than just me posting videos on my own with no type of cosign? This is why people have rappers or Afro-based artists, they have features. The feature brings another area of visibility and audience base to that person's song and his overall music catalog, right? If I was just posting, making songs by myself, just like that, blah 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 blah, posting one song a week or one song every 2 or 3 months, with no features, I'm not gonna grow as fast as having multiple features on every 2 or 3 or 4, every 5 songs from a bigger artist with a bigger fan base. It is what it is. And again, you're gonna buy courses or whatever, it is what it is. Do your thing. Just do not compromise yourself financially in the hopes of business success. If you follow this rule of thumb right here, you will never ever be in credit card debt, and you'll be very meticulous in how you're using your credit to fund your business ventures, whether it's YouTube, dropshipping, e-commerce, or whatever else. Always have a self-imposed credit card limit of about 20%. I would say 20% to be honest. If your credit limit is $1,000, never use more than $200 at a given time. This self-imposed credit card limit will prevent you from overspending and will help keep your credit score high because you're not over-leveraging on credit. This is one of the major reasons why I did end up in credit card debt. I was using my credit to fund the business in the hopes of business profits. And when other competitors started undercutting me and eating into my profit, I could now no longer pay the credit card balance that I had paid to buy those products. And 19% interest on a $1,000 credit card balance isn't sexy.
If I no laugh, I go cry. So it's better I laugh, even if I have to force it.
But as always, if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. And too much of a good thing is good for nothing. How you lot doing today? Stay with me. I'm doing more, saying less, keeping that same energy. No cap. But while you lot are here, yeah, watch my past video right here on the hidden costs of moving in and living with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Alright, deuces. Bow.
Every day me I be calling, babe. Wanna tell you that I'm sorry, babe.